So yeah. Hey guys, we're testing out a new software program. Hope it's better quality and you guys have a better sound, everything quality here.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I hope it's
maybe I should
good.
not be
I
the
hope it fixed
host.
up.
But yeah, it's good to make things work and try
Mm,
our best here. Yep.
yeah. And well, Andrew's going to tell us what we're going to be talking about this week.
But today we'll talk about the Avatar. But we talk about the Avatar, the last Airbender. But before we start, let's have an info for this new one. We forgot to do it. Water, fire, earth, and air.
Hot, go planet!
I was going to say that. I was going to say that. And if
Yeah.
you're a kid from the 90s, you'll know.
Anyway, long ago, Avatar, the greatest animation of all time, until M Night Shyamalan ruined the franchise, and then and and then the new Netflix coming up, but will me and until the little help with Jimmy, Teresa, and me to save the Avatar, the last Airbender in Netflix. Okay, that's the
You need
lamest.
to look into
That's
acting,
Yeah.
I think.
Well done. Well done.
You should say,
okay.
yeah, now. Is the show good or bad? Time to find out in the next hour of
Mhm.
3 random Asians talking.
Exactly.
Avatar, the last new one.
No. Well, that would be quite a battle. There are lots of new ones out there.
All right,
So
all right,
yeah, who wants to go first?
all right.
Okay, this is it. Are you guys had first to watch 1 episode, 1.5 episodes so far? Have anyone actually watched the live action one?
Okay, firstly, I did. I haven't watched it, but I did finally watch the season one. Season one, the bad movie, and the Netflix one.
You did this
Finally,
in 1 week?
huh?
You watched the whole season in 1 week?
Yep, a whole week. I need to watch. I need to watch all this season before the doing broadcast.
Do you really have a family? I don't know how you can do this, work and have a family and watch 8 hours of what was it, 8 episodes? Because it was 1 hour per episode. So even watching 1 hour and making sure I understand parts of it to make sure I actually do that. Anyway, let's just wait. So you watch any of it, Therese?
I've seen a few of the anime episodes. Started the live action Netflix, and I've seen the movie, M. Night Shyamalan's movie.
Okay, I never watched that because apparently it's not even funny bad. It's just like
Mm.
ruining dreams bad.
Yeah.
But like
Yeah.
I would watch Dragon Ball Evolution because it's apparently so bad it makes you laugh.
Don't mention that. Don't mention this white guy doing the
But
Dragon
the
Ball.
Dragon Ball Evolution had a big impact for the thing. It was so bad Akira Toriyama made Dragon Ball Super so that he would say, I want to make another anime series so that people will remember the last thing. This is something good. So we can thank Dragon Ball Evolution for Dragon Ball Super.
Okay then. At least.
Yep.
Okay then. Yeah, don't mention that. We're not talking about Dragon Ball. We talk about Avatar, the last Airbender.
Yes, okay, so what's your opinion? Good or bad for now for the Netflix live action?
All right. Can I give you honesty? I feel mixed. I feel mixed in this thing. First off, I'm happy that casting of Asian and that casting. Even Ang look kind of fun to like the guy he's having fun. Unfortunately, they bit a change in this film. They're missing an episode, like they're missing out from the original. Well,
That's it.
Such as
You should be okay. Look, we need to be more specific. Which ones you actually missed? Like you can't expect every to be a one-to-one thing here. So it be something like missing that's actually really
for
sad. Because
well,
if you want a one-to-one thing, it's actually more soulless. You have to add something new, like the One Piece add and delete some things, but some parts they delete where probably you don't care because they were filler episodes in the anime. Yeah, the stuff I seen the first episode, and so far they didn't rush the bit where he goes to the air temple and discover the depth of the thing because in the anime series that took a while before he discovers the corpse. Well, he discovers the corpse right away. I feel like it actually helps the pace because you only have the flashback from the beginning to emphasize his life in the temple. So when you see the corpse, you still feel the sadness he does. So which part do you actually look? I don't care about spoilers from the later episodes. You can just do it for me.
We can have
Which
spoiler because
Which
I love
parts
spoiler.
are you missing that you actually care about?
Okay, in the original, okay, where where's the okay in the Netflix one? They took out the like learning about the firebender. In the original, they did learn the firebender and wait and learning a firebender, but
That
they
was in
can't
happened
learn
to season 3. He didn't actually master the one to the 3rd season.
the season. His season in season one. In season one, they learn to be learning firebender,
They
but
did
if
not learn fire bang the first season. He was learning a bit of water and earth. And even then, I think that was more of the 2nd season. But there was more focus on water. The first book
hello,
of season 1's called
it's not.
Water. Then the second one's called Earth. Then the third one's called Fire. Book 3. Literally.
It's book one. I saw it. They can't
Okay,
teach
I'm
Which
us.
gonna
episode?
let's just share screen and fact check now. Because let's see. Fact check. I understand. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Sorry, let's just do this. Yep. Sorry, wait. Can you actually
You're
see
not
my
sharing the
share
screen though.
What? Oh yeah.
Uh-uh.
You can't see it.
No.
Oh yeah, show it. Okay. Quick
There
fact
it
check.
is.
Yep. Okay, let's just Google it. Let's see. Okay, let's show it. I'm just doing images. Okay.
Look at in book one.
Yeah. Okay. The Last Airbender. Book 1. Let's see. What's it called? Okay. Let's see. Book. Okay. Obviously, they have actual books, but I meant like the series. Okay. Let's see. Season 1. Oh, here. The complete book. Which, okay, that's just. Well, that doesn't actually say then what it's called, but. Okay, let's do Wikipedia.
It's
That's
on the
easier.
16. It's on number 16 on book one.
Episode 16.
Book one number 16.
Season 1. Season 1 was about water here. Although you want to check episode 16. Let's just check this one here. Fine. Okay, they don't actually have the description of the title. The deserter. That doesn't sound anything like fire bang, but let's check this in the synopsis here.
Is there a reason why the screen is lagged?
Maybe because I'm lagging because I'm
It's
doing it
still on the
slowly.
original screen for some weird reason.
Okay, but
Oh, I
it's
see.
They're trying to learn the. He asked the Juju, the firebender, to learn the. He want to teach Ang to learn the fire, but the problem is it's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. They did learn, but yeah, they actually hurt Katara hand. What the?
What?
And it disappeared.
Okay, looks as though we're still recording. Okay. Jimmy's gone for now. That's okay. Hopefully he'll return. So aside from that, keep talking, Andrew. What
Look
else?
look like a Jimmy's went to the spirit world.
Hmm,
But fortunately, I
Well.
have to say,
that's okay.
well, okay, is Jimmy here?
What's no, not yet.
Then
Technical difficulties, guys.
yeah,
But it's still recording, so yeah.
okay then. Well, Belima had to say something. Belima had to say to someone on Netflix that they use it from
Hmm.
they took that little bit element from M Night Shyamalan, and then you use it from
Yeah.
and Netflix and put on a TV series on Netflix.
In what way?
If you watch the movie, do you remember when they try? Do you remember in the last season when they tried to kill the fish, the the fish one,
Yeah.
the ender. Well,
Mhm.
they add in there. They add in Netflix.
Okay. Spoil it. That's fine.
Yep.
Is that what they added it?
Yeah,
Okay.
they added it.
Okay.
Added it. Is Jimmy here?
I mean, the no, he's not here yet. There are lots of things that they've changed around for the live action. It's a different format too. But I mean, I found for what it's worth, I actually found myself enjoying the new Netflix series. I mean, it's not the worst, and it's not like, oh my god, you have to see it. But there are lots of stuff that I liked. I mean, the fight scenes are much better
Yeah,
um,
a lot
in
better
here
now.
than what they had in the movie. And the guys seem to be able to know their stuff. I'm guessing Taekwondo. I could probably fact check myself this too, but they seem like they knew their stuff. Whether or not they're going to actually make the martial arts styles distinct is another one's guess. But right now it looks cool. CGI is not too bad. The casting,
Yeah,
I think, I I do like whoever Daniel is casting
the,
for Ozai, Pilot Ozai. Katari and Sokka aren't too bad. I actually did enjoy Aang. I actually found myself liking Aang in the Netflix much more than I found him um
yeah, yeah. The Ang
in
is
in
a
an anime.
yeah. I think
Yeah,
Ang is gonna be a more. Ang is a very likable. This casting, like
yeah,
this in the movie one. It's cringy, stress out. Oh no, no! Oh, what's
yeah.
going? I don't know. We have to find an avatar right now. Wow. It's-
Uh,
Hello? Oh,
yeah.
is it wrong?
Oh, this is weird.
Oh, sorry, my computer just crashed.
Okay.
Oh, lol.
I know. I think maybe it got overloaded here, but yep. Sorry. Let me just check. I think I'll
Okay.
go check it. I'm pretty sure the view. Wait. Oh, it's still recording.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's still recording.
okay. So my computer crashed, but it's still recorded. That's good.
Yeah,
Sorry,
and
were
I
you
see you
still
back.
waiting for me? Hello.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah. The camera.
Oh wait.
Yeah, we can
I
hear
need
you.
to change the output for that.
You look like you're in the spirit
Okay. Can you,
world.
yeah. Something. Yeah. Everything just crashed on me. So. Okay. Okay. Maybe it's because I. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's what happens. See, I overloaded because when you change my background and share screen, it overloads my computer. That's what
Oh,
happened.
okay.
So I'll just,
Maybe
you
this
know what?
is
Maybe I'll just skip the I'll just look. I'll just switch share anyway. Or you can share. Maybe you guys can share the fact checking, Therese. That might be easier.
Okay. All right.
But
Well,
yeah,
let's
look,
just
I
see
just
what
read it. I
happens.
can't see anything that says that they learned 5 banning in season 1. Like I just read that quickly.
yeah. This is this is bad.
Don't be so picky about this, okay? Just
I mean,
anyway, just yeah.
we just try new things. It's all good.
Yeah, we can try new
Can you
things.
guys see the screen?
Don't be so conservative, Andrew.
Yeah.
Anyway, just gonna do this one. I'll just But yeah, you can probably share your screen, right?
Yeah. No, I mean I do, but it doesn't come up.
I'm on the left. It says show on stream on the left side of your screen. You have to put share on stream before it actually shares it.
Okay.
I said this is a learning experience, okay?
Okay.
You can't always expect the learning experience at the right time. Did you learn how to ride a bike the first time, Andrew?
Well, ride a bike. Well, yeah. So
Yeah,
I
so
was like,
the first time you ride a bike, like, we never done it before. So yeah.
There you go.
So you can check that
Alright.
here.
what's this?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, where was I? Oh yeah, the number 16, book
Yeah,
one.
go to episodes. It says they made deserter, but I said I feel like it feels like it's not too much of a full episode. Remember, he doesn't fully master firebending properly till season 3, regardless, because Suku is the one that trains him.
Yeah, that's the one. So Juju,
Yeah, so go up a bit. No, you just go up a bit and just click the whole season 1, and then it gives you a synopsis. Go up. Yeah, just click that one. 16. So yeah.
Jong Jong.
Yeah,
Yeah.
John is a so Jojo is a Fire Nation.
Okay. So in this instance, Andrew was correct.
You learn anything here? Is it like to set the fire blood? He's not allied
Yeah.
fire. Refuses. Okay, okay, did teach that. Okay. So you're just talking about this. Okay. But you said you can master that though.
So this wasn't in the Netflix series.
Nope, not in the Netflix.
Maybe
Okay.
it will be in the yeah.
So
Well,
I
I
guess that.
mean, they probably couldn't fit everything in the first season into the Netflix series. That
Yes.
was they have made a few changes, and
Yep.
I'm gonna stop sharing now
Yep.
Yeah,
because
stop sharing.
uh
Well, I can just. I can remove it for you as well. Okay. No.
that's okay.
Yeah.
So
So
yeah,
we've been talking. So Jimmy, we've been talking about the casting name Ang, and believe
Yeah.
in the Ang Netflix one, it's a much better than the movie
Okay. Then probably everything's better than the movie. That is not much
because
saying much.
if you watch a movie, it's like the angle's like, oh, I don't know what's happening. I need to speak to spirit world. But the Netflix one are a lot better. It looked so much fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do find myself enjoying the Netflix Ang more
Yep.
than more than the movie, and even the
I'm just gonna
animated one
change my
actually.
camera a bit just to make it a bit better
No,
because it's like
that's fine. So yeah, I don't actually mind the acting. I mean, I still think that my favorite actor in this is Daniel Day Kim,
Yeah, that
probably
is.
because he's got the more experience than the new cast. But that's okay. Yeah,
Yeah, that is a kid.
he's got the more screen presence, and I guess
who does he play
yeah.
as again?
But
Which
hang on.
character?
Oh, sorry. So the bad guy.
Okay.
Okay.
The Lord, what's it the guy? What's the guy name? Lord Uchura? He played Daniel. What's the girl? He's a.
You guys see there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I find Io the best one, the uncle, like
We're here.
Speaker's uncle, like so for the first episode, as I said, he
Ira.
has to
Oh
play
yeah, I
it
didn't
still
mind
be
it.
more grounded yet still silly at the same time. Like I was surprised how that would translate, making people still be wise and somewhat silly at the same time. Not to mention, I like to see the ad that he actually talked to Aang in the first episode, like a quick chat. How I like how he's quotes like, "Right now, I'm not focusing who started the war, but how to bring peace to the end of it." And he said, "And will me surrendering bring peace?" And he's actually like, in deep thought, will or not. Those little things as well.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
that's
yeah.
actually
I
why
think
he's
there are a lot
fucking
of
war.
things from the animated.
Sorry,
Yeah,
I know
I
you
think there are a lot
talk.
of things animated. Yeah, no, there are a lot of things from the anime series that I think probably weren't going to translate well, especially when it goes really, really wacky and zany. So I think they did it right. That was a good call. And how they they made a throwback to there's some homages like the song Secret Tunnel was in there,
Yeah.
and which I'll get back to later because that was actually the most recent episode that I've seen actually. And also when Iroh thinks of, there's a flashback about Iroh and his son.
Yep.
So if you guys remember the episode Tales of Ba Sing Se,
Yeah.
they kind of go them and there's that
Yeah.
You
It was
talk
actually a show because
Iroh.
back then because it was flashbacks. It was more like a show, but don't tell but don't show kind of thing. So this one,
Yeah,
some of the stuff
yeah.
that was already mentioned, they actually show it, like how the Firebenders destroyed the Airbenders. That was like more brutal. It actually makes sense why they didn't show
It
it in the kid
was.
show, because that would be like make an MA, not a kid
Yes.
show.
Yeah, so I mean, even when the introduction of the series, where they with Earthbender fighting off the Firebenders, is pretty intense, and that's not how they started the animated TV series. Which is you're right. Demographic is like 12-year-olds, like 14. So
Yeah,
they
it would
couldn't
be
have done
really
that
traumatizing
that way.
for them, yeah, to watch those kind of things. But it's
Yeah.
interesting one bits that fans complain about soccer. Like people said that they toned down his sexism compared to,
Well, I
acting.
mean, I have my own thoughts on that. In TLDR version is yes, they did, but I actually prefer it that way because I felt like it was more of a straw man, and it wasn't the best writing in anime series for how they did that anyway. So personal preference, you guys can feel free to disagree on that. I actually preferred. I mean, I like the writing how they came about on Kyoshi Island better than how they did it in the animated series because it
Well,
just
yes,
showed women being badass without pumping in the message of women having to be being able to be badass. So sometimes you can just show it, and it's like, oh, okay, they can kick ass, and you don't need to dumb down the guy or make him sexist to do that.
You talk about
So
Suko. You talk about
yes.
Suko.
Suka, yes,
Yeah.
Suka, Soka,
Uh,
Soka, Soka.
well, for me, so you mean the Katara brother, right?
Yes.
Yes, there's
Uh,
only
Ka-
one Soka in this show.
okay. First up, I have to say it's in original. It's kind of funny and quirky, but it's a bit annoying. What? Are you serious? You got married? Are you serious? But this one in the live action Netflix, less annoyed. It's less
Yeah.
annoying. The tone
He's a
down.
little bit more. He's definitely a lot more toned down, which I think is for the best. That's one of the things I don't. Unless you're a really good actor, he probably would not have been able to pull that off. So I'm okay with that. So they changed a lot of things. I mean, what are your thoughts with Jet? If you guys have seen up to that
That
episode.
Jet. Yes. Well, hmm. This is gonna be mix. This is gonna be a mix between this is gonna be mixed in the anime, in the American anime, in the original. Jet is a pretty good to stop the Fire Nation, but unfortunately, he want to kill all the people because he doesn't care. He want to kill all the people, thinking that all Fire Nation.
Yeah,
Which in original they decided to blow up blowing up the on the dam and to start washing out all the innocent people and with including Fire Nation. But in a Netflix live action, well, the in the what's it called, Earthbender? What's the Earthbending? What's the name?
Amashu, Amashu.
Omashu. They know Omashu, and they start to they decide to shoot shoot they shoot with this blood. Decide to shoot was the blast of jelly.
Blessed
Decide
jelly. Yeah, basically it's like
with
an explosive.
yeah, and destroyed with the best friend. Destroyed the Ang's friend.
Okay.
Which means now this is these days Netflix
Mm.
getting mixed. Which in these days they squeezing a little bit. It's
Mm.
really
Okay,
weird.
Netflix always got mixed stuff, okay? Like, you've got even the golden days where they just uncancel everything. They always renew everything unconditionally. So there were a lot of bad stuff that got renewed. And good stuff
Mm.
that got renewed as well. But nowadays they actually do more cancelling now as it got bigger, so it's more surprising when they cancel something good. That's actually the more problem with Netflix. And sometimes they
Yeah.
just renew it again because the fans complain so loud, so they just at least give it a happy ending. Of course, Netflix is more of like a revival of shows that did bad on TV, but then got good, like Manifest. Anyone watch Manifest?
Mm-mm.
Nope.
Got cancels, and they actually just like give the renewal. They bought to Netflix for it and gave it the last final season to, because it ended on a cliffhanger. And let's see, what was it? Lucifer was cancelled and went on Netflix. Cobra Kai did well on YouTube, but then Netflix just bought that because to make it more popular. In fact, Avatar: The Last Airbender of the cartoon did better review wise, and Netflix they did when it was on TV. It had when it first came on Netflix for the first year before Paramount bought it, obviously.
Wait.
Because
Hang
I
on.
remember on Facebook that a lot of people discover Avatar, the cartoon, through Netflix. And it actually makes more sense that it works better on streaming because Avatar is a show you need to watch in order. Okay, you can't just watch it randomly.
Yeah, I mean this is another discussion. That's probably why one of the reasons why Korra didn't do so well, because it kind of kept switching like episodes and where it was broadcast. That probably didn't help anything either.
Oh, it got leaked out early as well. Like,
Yeah,
all the episodes were leaked out like season 2 or season 3. I don't know which one it was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they took the element from the season 2, season 3, and it's getting weirder.
Look, the problem with Korra for me is like, end of season 1, she loses her powers, but then she gets it right in the episode. I feel like they should wait a bit longer with her having her other powers before she got her powers back. This was too quick. And
the
Korra
writing
and
stuff.
relationship in season 2, they were both terrible to each other.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
Yep. So bad writing for the romance. At least,
well,
in
I
my
said the
opinion.
main plot was actually okay. Like the best episode was the flashback of the origin of the first Avatar. That was like epic of season 2.
Mm.
Yeah, there's also some good elements, but the bad elements, like you can remember it because they meant profound.
Yeah.
Yeah, I say season 3 was really good though.
There's lots of good ideas, just execution, I think.
Season 3 was just like chaos about how the person just won, and not to mention about how the effects of what she did in season 2. There's good and bad changes. The good changes were like they're more airbenders, but the bad changes like the spirits wrecking people's lives, and then the bad guy got his powers back to be able to escape from prison because of those changes.
Yeah.
And that's why he represents chaos, but when you make changes, big changes, it's going to be a lot of chaos around. So that's actually a good symbolism about change in general. That's why people are scared of it. And sometimes it's something to embrace at the same time. I think, was season 3 called Change, or was it season 4 that was called Change?
Mm,
Oh, that was called Change. Yeah. Like
I only seen season 1.
no. Let's see.
Look, I can't share screen, obviously, but yeah.
No, let's go. All right, so I'll just read it out. So, season 1 was called Air.
Yeah.
Season 2 was called Spirits. Season 3 was called Change, and season 4 was called Balance.
Yeah.
Take that as you will. But we'll redirect the conversation back to the Netflix.
Did anyone read the manga books? I read some of it.
Nope, never read it.
Enjoy it? I kind of.
It's the one that you should read because you find out what happens to Suku's mom. Basically, that's the one I read.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I've read spoilers.
Yeah. Yep. And you find out that she literally erased her memory and changed her face.
Yeah.
And basically, the thing was a misdirect. It implied that she had an affair with had an affair, and Suku might not be the father, but she was doing that to mess with Suku's dad. But she was checking if, like, were you reading my diary, basically? Because Suku's dad. But the thing is, Suku's dad actually knew all along. Like, I've been tracking you. There's no way you could have an affair. So I knew you were messing with me. But for writing that down, I'm gonna verbally abuse Suku for the rest of my life. Like he did have an affair. So gonna act like this. So that's why apparently that explains why he's even more abusive to Suku than ever. Because the mom just wrote that. And like that was just a cruel thing. And this was an arranged marriage, by the way. She did not want to marry him.
Yeah.
So,
no, it wasn't. Because she already was wanting to do someone else.
That's the season 1, right?
That's the book.
No, this is after season 3. So the books, I don't know whether or not there's a whole debate on whether or not they're canon.
They almost wrote it. And so the search was originally supposed to be the Avatar movie, animated film, but it was either that or Korra season 4, and the creators chose Korra season 4.
I see. I mean, there's always rumors. Like I just read that they're making another Avatar movie about the original, in their 20s and 30s. But I guess there's always rumors about that.
Yeah, but I was back in the day when Nickelodeon were not. Yeah, this is Paramount. They have more money, obviously.
That's true. So we shall see. But I guess thoughts on bending, how they portrayed it in the Netflix.
Okay,
in
I'm not
comparison to
spoiled
like
that,
the
so yeah. Basically, you see Sugo's sisters earlier, and there's a build up that she invades the Earth Nation, right? That's spoiler
Yeah.
alert.
yeah.
Is this like they from season 2, season 3?
Yeah,
If
that's
this
season
They,
2.
they kind of they mixed up a little bit. So there are some elements of season two that they added
my
in season
goodness.
one, and I think it's just because they know that a lot of the fans are familiar with the story anyway. They just they just give them something to be nostalgic about, just in case they don't renew this after one season.
But
Also, because they
hang
have
on.
less episodes, they want to build up Suko's sister being dangerous right away. Like, she already invaded the nation, so she's a bigger threat than Suko ever will be. Because
Yeah,
end of season 1, like, you don't even know anything about her. You only see her as a slightly bigger threat halfway through season 2, really.
yeah. So I guess they wanted to have a bigger role in her for her and just say, "Yep, she is a
Hang
bad one."
hang on. In the original one, the Zuko father, they're not going to reveal his face until the last one. Until the last one. But this one in the Netflix one, well, Netflix in the movie, they did show it.
Yeah, I
In the
guess because in the first season, the main bad guy was Zhao. They kind of changed it up a little bit.
Yeah.
The general.
And don't mention on the movie one with this uh Indian guy. What's- It's
Well, I don't. Yeah, I mean, well, we'll see where that goes. I mean, Dev Patel has moved on to do other things, I guess. I don't remember who the other actors were actually.
Yeah.
you mean
So
Zuko
yeah,
played the from Slumdog Millionaire?
well, yes, he was. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't. I mean, yeah. Sorry, but on that note, I'm not quite sure how I feel about the Netflix Zuko. I don't think he's bad.
he's
I mean,
he's not he's I think he's perfect in I think he's perfect because he's in original. It did sound like him.
Yeah, I'm just
okay.
wondering
Well,
whether look. I said Suko was the character you like in season 1. It was season 2 because season 1, like, you have a slight sad story, but I didn't feel anything until season 2. So I feel
yeah,
like
you're
this
not really meant to be.
because he was the one that's attacking Aang and
It's an
stuff, and like he's not as completely evil compared to his sister, but you don't want him to succeed at all. Like, you don't want him to
Yeah.
capture Aang at all. So you're not supposed to be rooting for him at that point.
Mm.
This one, I feel like it's more like, yeah. Although one thing I didn't like was, like, in the first episode, like, Zuko and Sokka didn't outright get killed in one punch. He actually did put up a bit more of a fight before he lost. But I just also like how his uncle is a bit more, this is his uncle a bit more as well. That's a bit better, I
Yeah.
like.
Yeah.
He's the best part I love. In when they head to North one, when they had battle between the Fire Nation and Waterbender in the North side one, he's the best thing. He's the best thing. The final one when the okay, let's talk about the movie. In the movie one, when Aang doing a silly airbender was showing a wave, and the Fire Nation just walk away, just walk off, which means I feel boring on the bad one. In the Netflix one, I frequently enjoy it. This is the turn waterbend into the Godzilla water and destroy a Fire Nation. Whoa! And I freaking loved it. I was like, yeah, "Are you gonna hit the boat? Are you gonna hit the boat?" Yeah. Now I got entertained. I like it, and that's the original. This is the original. That's the one I want. This is the original. This one, not showing a wave and Fire Nation walk off. It's just bored. It's so boring.
Well, that's cool. I mean, I guess they probably changed a little bit with the start of Yue, who was also in the movie. I haven't actually got to that yet, so my judgments will be waiting. But yeah, I mean, did the finale end similar to how they ended the animated TV series, Andrew?
Sorry.
Did the series end in a similar way to the animated series, or was it different?
I told you, like, he
It,
invades the Earth, she didn't invade the Earth Nation, because in the end, you just see her at the end, like, okay, Suka failed to hunt the Avatar, your turn. That's how it ends. Or you talking
Oh
about the
well,
Battle of the Water Nation where the girl Suka's second love interest sacrifice herself to become the spirit or something.
Yeah, I'm guessing that they didn't change that. I'm guessing
Yeah.
that they kept that the same. So
Another thing,
we'll see.
another thing, strange thing is it's the Aang go to like meditate, like when you meditate the spirit world. In the original, they didn't meditate it. It didn't until the last one in the waterbender. They did go to spirit world. They meditated, but in the Netflix one, they meditated into the spirit world, which means doesn't make sense.
I guess it.
Wow. I didn't watch it, so I don't
Yeah,
know why it doesn't make sense. Like you just changed the order. It doesn't mean it doesn't make
I
sense.
think personally, I think the reason why they did that because they wanted to introduce Avatar Kyoshi earlier. It was
Yeah.
more in like season two,
Another
Yeah.
change,
or
Yeah.
maybe season one.
yeah, another changing. It's the these two that go when he got sick or okay. In the original, Katara and Zuko got sick because of storm, and Aang had to go all the way to find a medicine and find the frog, frozen frog, and then they captured by the Fire Nation. Which means we heard that one, we seen that one. But in the Netflix one, they change it up again. So they go to they both go to spirit world with Katara and Suka into spirit world and captured by what's a guy name? He's a creepy one. Kept and he caught by what's a guy? Korra, the wormy thing. I think you know this one. Car
The faceless,
the
the
faceless one.
faceless.
The faceless.
The
It's
Yeah.
faceless,
getting
not the racist. Faceless.
faceless.
You,
Which
you
means
did say
getting
racist, right, Teresa? I felt that's what I heard.
No, I
yeah.
said
Yeah, I heard
yeah.
that.
I heard you say faceless, but I heard Andrew saying racist. So I was like,
Yeah, his name's Ko.
Code. Which means now they're just changing now. It's like, okay, what's going on? Okay, now it's getting weird. The the face that you're showing is in the last. It's in the last season finale. And
okay, look, they make changes all the time. Something early, like One Piece, where you find out that the captain is Luffy's grandfather right away. They're gonna make
yeah,
changes all because most fans will know it, and they said they have less episodes. I don't think they're gonna do as many episodes as the original series. Like, yes, there's only 3 seasons, but there were like 26 episodes, right, per season.
Around about.
run run
Well,
about.
I said adapting something. You just said you're not gonna do one. I said like whether it helps or not, it might add anything. We have to watch the whole thing before we can decide was it a good change or bad change. That's the more question whether it actually adds anything doing it out of order.
I think the Netflix the mix they're gonna add they're gonna to catch up to see who's his characters one. They like to catch it up rather than the very slow like 20 episode.
Oh look, one thing I said, like I read Nostalgia Critics review, he's one also said mix. But I just like he said it depends on what you like more. Do you like those character moments? Like he personally doesn't like those character moments, but he appreciates the effort, basically. And he said that yes, by default it's better than Charlemagne's one, but he says it's not as good as One Piece, but a lot better than Cowboy Bebop. I didn't watch
Okay.
Cowboy Bebop, but apparently people hate that Netflix one.
Yeah, I have not seen the anime, but
I
I've
read
seen
the first volume of the manga, and I gave up after I realized that he dies in the end. I'm like, okay, this was it's very really depressing.
yeah. Okay, Jimmy.
So-
What else do you have? What else do you have for about the like changing? Anything changing
Well, I
between?
said, let's see. Well, I was going to talk more like the beginning of soccer. Like, I like how they still have issues. Like, he still has development, but being overprotective of his sister. But it sounds like you can't warn them because you're a woman and you're thing. It's more like because then the Fire Nation will be after you. It's kind of a subtle change, but it still feels like it has room to learn to let go and rely on that, and he actually does want to protect his village. And what I saw the first half, like he's more embarrassed that he's not a real warrior because he won't be able to protect his village compared to the Koshi warriors. So he still has this. I feel inferior, but it feels it makes more sense why he feels that way because the burden's on him to protect the thing, and now he realized he's pretty much useless if anyone really attacks. That's actually a big reason for him to feel inferior because he barely lost. Well, he lost a bit in the cartoon against Zuko, and not to mention it leads in more to the after season 3 where he felt like I have no power, so I'm useless. You know, when he gets that sword. Because that episode was good by itself, but it was actually no lead into why he felt that way. He actually said that out loud to that episode. So I do hope now that if they do that episode, it feels more earned. He has a good sword to fight with.
Mm.
And
I'm looking forward to that too.
And I change, of course, you see more of the monk that Aang's teacher that died. And the change said that before he went crazy and then Kara's the one calming down, I like it more like he's the memory of his teacher was the one that calming down this time. Because it actually feels like the tragedy of that, but then the memory of the good times is what's keeping him sane at the same time.
And it makes more sense because he's known. Yeah, it makes more sense because he's known the monk for longer.
I mean the cartoon though, I said I think they only each other for 2 episodes, which a lot of things could have happened along the way, obviously. But I feel more like I said, also like the romance because in the beginning, Aang falls in love with Korra at first sight. There's no hint of that right now. So if there were going to be a romance, it'll probably be a bit more slower building instead of later.
I hope so. I mean, on that, and hopefully this won't be too controversial, but they did change that. They changed that with the Cave of Two Lovers as well. I mean, you haven't gotten to that episode yet, Jimmy, so I'm guessing. Spoiler. Have you seen that episode in the animated series?
I think I have. I just
Tale of Two Lovers.
Because I actually binge watched the last Airbender, so let me just check. I'll probably remember. I look at what episode was it called? What episode title was that?
It's the one with the cave, the dancers in the cave. So it's how they learn the tale of Omashu.
Okay, it does ring a bell, but
yeah. Well, I mean, one of the changes, I think. Oh, let me look at that now.
The season 1, obviously, because you're talking about the change. Yeah.
Yes. What is going King Omashu imprisonment? I'm just reading this now. Hang on. This bit. Huh. It's not. Weird. I could have sworn that it was. It feels like it's a first episode thing. Okay. Alright, maybe it's in second. It's in. No, that doesn't make sense. Oh, jeez. Okay. Let me. Okay, no, it's in book. It's in the second. Yeah, it's in the second series actually.
Okay.
I was wrong.
Okay, I'm gonna just Wikipedia what you mentioned.
Yeah. Well, for one, I think they made Oma a woman. So okay, which is fine. The second thing is they don't need to kiss to get out of it, which I think is for the best. So it's actually more of a brother and sister moment than Aang and a Katara moment. Take that as you will. Personally, I think that was for the best.
Alright.
Wait, so they were brothers in the original, and then they kiss each other to break the spell.
No. That was the other way around. So in the original, it's implied. They don't actually show it, but it's implied that they, Katara and Aang kiss to get out of the cave. But in the live action Netflix, it's Sokka and Katara that are trapped.
Yep.
So the badges sense that they're word for each other, and since it's their sibling bond instead. So it goes along that route.
But Oma was always a female according to the thing. Okay.
Well, what about? Well, they changed it to both women, so maybe they changed Shu.
Okay. Oh, okay. Zushu was the male in that one.
Because I know in the original, yeah, one of the in the original is a male, but in the they changed that,
No,
I
they're
think,
both.
or at
Yeah,
least
but no.
either they changed it or they made a mistake, or they made a mistake in the Netflix and they kind of just implied that they were both women, or he made a mistake and just
Okay.
said she, and then say she. I mean, it's
You
neither
talk about
that is neither here nor there.
are you talking about when they go to spirit world and go to spirit to see the
No, that's with Kyoshi. No, I'm talking about when Katara and Sokka are in the cave with the badger moles.
Yeah.
yeah, about that. And they had the story. It's like, okay, that
Yeah.
wasn't in season one. They didn't have it in there. And then
No, because it was in season two. It was in season two.
what is going on? It's Netflix. It's like
I
they
think they're just trying to push as much stuff that they know will reach a nostalgia. That's kind of why they put in like a lot of the Cabbage Man merchant as well, just because
what?
they know that their fans like him.
Oh, the My Cabbage one's still there. That's
Yes,
good.
yeah, yeah. But that's one of the changes, and I think I don't know. I guess I don't want to go into this debate because I know it's a contentious topic out in the social media Twitterverse, but I never really felt like the romance in the series was actually all that necessary. And particularly now when I see them in live action, I just see Aang as very, very young. So it just feels odd for I mean, not that it's weird for a boy his age to have crushes, but for a girl that's like 14 to actually reciprocate, just more than likely that would not happen. So there. So yeah, that's my thoughts. But that's one of the other changes that they made, among many others. I shall see. I shall see as I keep watching the episodes. I guess.
Yeah, let's talk about the cast. Let's talk about the casting. This is gonna be very awkward. The age on the Netflix live action. The angry player, he's 14 years old, and the Katara is 17 years old, and it's gonna be this odd. On the last
Okay, the
season,
Power Rangers were over 18. They were playing teenagers, so I really don't think you used to age. As long as you see them, that's that. Not to mention, in the original Aladdin, the characters were only supposed to be 12 or 14 or something.
yeah, but he's
So I
gonna
think that's
kiss.
more disturbing that Aladdin
Well,
was.
maybe that's the thing. Maybe they won't in this version. We don't know. We don't know.
He's gonna
And
kiss in the
Also,
final season.
I know.
also,
I
just
know.
remember what the actors' ages are, it's the characters' ages, okay? Because, like young Sheldon, the actor's 16, but he's still playing a 13-year-old for 3 years. It depends what
Let
the
me.
characters are.
Yeah. Well, maybe they won't. Maybe the writing will be different and they won't kiss. Just
I
so it won't be
hope
so
so.
awkward.
I hope so. It's gonna be really awkward because Agnes,
Also, wait.
he's 14, no, and the other one is like 18 or 17. It's
Yeah, but okay, at the time of filming as well, things like okay, so if she's 18 and she's 21, you will have no issue.
I wouldn't. That would not feel so. For me personally, I don't think that would be so odd.
I mean, sorry, I'm just like, oh yes, I'm probably innocent myself, but I've seen people kiss when they were like, 10, so 11, 12.
Yeah. I guess personally, I'll never get used. I don't know. It just feels weird.
Wait,
Just
how old was,
well,
Anakin was 17, Padme was like 22 at the time,
n-
wasn't it?
oh, Anakin. Yeah, he was 19, and
Okay,
she was
26.
26.
But he
So
was
there is an
into
age
her
gap.
when he was only 8.
I haven't seen the movies, so
Episode
I'll have to
1,
take
he's
your
like,
word for
"Are
it.
you an angel?" Like it was in. That's the first thing he says when he sees her, and she was like
Oh,
only
okay.
14 at the time. So yeah, youngest
Yeah.
queen ever, 14 and 8. So yeah.
Hmm.
I'm looking. I'm gonna look this one on the live action. The remember Zuko kissing a princess Yuk. What was it? Princess Yuk?
Yue.
Right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm looking at who's casting the Yuk because I feel really. I'm just curious. The wonder who play it. It's Princess Yuke. Hey, Jimmy, what's a guy name? What's a girl name
For what?
for the Princess Yuke?
Her name's
I don't
Yue.
know.
UA. Because I only see
Yeah,
how
it's Yue. It means moon. In her name means moon in Chinese. That's a
Ning
connection.
Ning Moon. Uh, Ning Moon. Okay. Give me a name? I'm looking for it because I want to see how old his age is. Ah,
Mm.
here he is. Oh my goodness, Emma Midfunder. Oh my God, she's from Predator. She's from Pride, the Predator movie.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, he's gonna be shocking for you, Mister. Suka, okay, the one he plays Suka is 21 years old, and the other one play 26 years old. Oh brother.
I mean, well, they're both adults in that context. That's not so bad.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I never kissed an adult for a long time. This is awkward.
Andrew. We'll see.
And also, he played Thai and Chinese. He's a Chinese and Thai. The midfunder.
Oh yeah,
Uh,
that's good.
now I'm kind of worried about the Ang and Kataro.
Well, okay. So, how confident are you guys that there's going to be a second season in Netflix?
I'm looking at the reception, like the viewership. High. It's actually got higher than One Piece in terms of amount of views. So, and One Piece is
Okay.
still going.
So that's promising, I guess.
Oh yeah,
for
Frasier
me,
season 2 got announced, by the way.
The what?
Frasier season 2 got announced.
Hmm.
The Euphrasia.
yeah, I know,
got
I
announced,
know.
yes.
Oh, nice.
Oh, you watched the Euphrasia, Andrew?
Who?
Have you
What?
watched the Euphrasia?
It's another TV series.
New Fraser. Oh, there's a new Fraser. Oh, didn't know that. Oh, cool.
Oh, you didn't know about that? Okay, yeah. I've been watching it with Teresa. Yeah. That's another show that's, yeah, some people that has mixed reception, but we both personally like it.
Yeah, I enjoy it.
But like I said, like, one thing is more like this, we can say this probably didn't destroy the franchise compared to, the last Airbender, because I said people are still talking about it. Because the last
Yeah.
Airbender didn't really destroy the franchise that much. But was Korra after last Airbender or before that?
I think it was after. Let me just double check.
So yeah, that was like the
Legend of
destroyed the
Korra.
franchise.
That's after.
Nickelodeon being
Yeah.
bad to Korra destroyed that. So
Yeah,
I have a feeling if Korra was more successful, that we would have gotten more seasons, and we would see more stuff back in the day. If Korra was more successful.
yeah. I mean, I do
I
have
remember-
other comics and books for Korra
Yeah.
too, but I'm
Yeah,
not there.
but I think the biggest change will be seeing how it does in Paramount. I think it'll come out next year, right? The new Avatar stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, that'll be a good
So we
test
shall
whether
see.
the animation still holds up. But I think I'll watch the other stuff that the creators have made on Netflix. The Dragon Prince, they've been making that as well.
Are they involved? I wasn't quite sure. I
Yeah.
thought that was just the animated studios that did the Dragon Prince.
Yeah, but the creators. Okay, I'll check to make sure because the actor for Sokka is the main character.
Okay.
Voice is the main character. Let me just try to remember.
Oh, I see. Program creators is Aaron Ehas. So he's one of the writers for the original Avatar series. So there is a connection there. But DiMartino and Mike.
But look, if you watch it, you can see that his sense of humor is in Dragon Prince. He has his sense
Yeah,
of
so
humor.
I guess that right. Yeah, because I have one of the writers.
Yeah, I would
So
recommend
that's-
watching it. I said like there's 5 seasons, and it also had the book structure, like book 1, book 2.
Oh,
And
okay.
season 3 was like one arc, and now they're having a second arc. But my gosh, season 2 and 3 were really dark. I can tell you that.
Mm. Okay. Has it finished or is it still going?
It's still going. It's at least 2 more seasons out, but you have 5 seasons to watch. That'll be a fair amount. If you want to watch it slowly.
Okay.
I did because Well, actually, I watched the last season more slower, but then the first season,
Hmm.
cause I was like watching it all at once.
Okay. Oh yeah, they have a different interesting structure too. So yeah, season moon, sky, sun, earth, ocean, and stars. Okay.
There's a reason for that. You'll know more when, don't,
Oh.
and then there was a
And
lot of disturbing themes, and then like I said, this one is more geared for older thing because you actually see some bad stuff, like you actually see it, some stuff that you wouldn't happen in Avatar. Like
okay.
they'll mention it, but they won't show it.
Yeah.
They don't actually push the boundaries as live action, like when the monk looks like he's gonna get burnt to death, but still pretty bad deaths.
Hmm.
Although Korra season 3 had the most, oh my gosh, like if you're an adult, you know how bad it is. As a kid, you're like, be glad you don't know death. Remember the one that the
Yep.
combustion guy, and then the whole with
Yeah.
the head. You realize he just blew his own head off. As a kid, you probably didn't realize it, but like I don't. Oh my gosh, like if you actually saw it,
Hmm.
that would have been painful way to die, killed by your own attacked.
Yeah. It was pretty dark, and then getting sucked up the air out of you and everything.
Yeah,
So
but I
they
said
went there.
like I was wondering how much you know about how Aang had an effect on Korra, like the series. Like, did you realize that Aang made the Central City to combine both the original Fire Lord and his previous avatar's visions? Because they
Hmm.
said like the original one wanted like okay, the original avatar before he wanted to mix everyone should have their own culture, while he wants things to be more united as one nation. That's why the Central City of Korra was actually a combination of their ideas. Mixture of cultures, but united as one nation as a center. That's the
Okay.
philosophy
That's
of,
pretty
because
cool.
Aang realized there was a, wisdom even in your enemies. And that was a bit
Hmm.
of to Korra where the enemy was bad, but he actually had a point about the spirits and, normal being really separated. It's not a good thing in the long
Hmm.
term. And merge the worlds, and then
Yeah.
Let's actually say there's a lot of wisdom in Avatar, although I really hate to be it because people abuse this, is that shame is not the opposite of pride, it's the source. I'm like, no. Because a lot of people with pride are shameless in covering their pride. You can be shameless and full of pride. Like, you cheat to win an exam. It's for your pride, but you have no shame cheating. So, no, your shame's not your source of your pride. I find like, I wouldn't say the exact opposites either, but saying that shame's a source of pride is not a wise thing to say. Sorry, like that was a meme, and I remember that was an episode where about that where he electric that, but I think that's actually a terrible wisdom to say.
Hmm.
But yeah, I mean, I
Yeah.
said, so I mean, the uncle, the original voice actor for Uncle Owen passed away, right?
Yeah, Maka.
Yeah, it's a bit sad there.
Yeah.
Remember when Nostalgia Creek did the top worst 5 episodes of Avatar?
Oh, what? What? The what?
Yeah, he actually he did
Five voice episode.
the worst episodes, but the worst episodes are actually like relative quality, like they're okayish episodes. But the one I consider the worst
Mm.
one was the two tribes fighting each other over a ritual or
Yeah.
something, and they have a fight, and then it turns out,
Mm-hmm.
and then Aang lies about what actually happened 100 years ago. He said it was just based on a game. He said I made the whole thing up. And like, what moral message are you saying that it's good, okay, to lie about the past just to get them over it?
Yeah, I don't know what message that's sending. Yeah,
Yeah,
generally, a
that's
lot of
actually
people
what the fans actually consider the
don't
worst
like that
episode
episode.
anyway. But it's actually made fun of in season 3. You know the play
Mm.
episode where they're just making fun of the play, where the Foundation's making a
Yeah.
parody satire play. Yeah, like here's the
Mm.
tribe. We're skipping that. That's a reference to the Bob mentioning that.
No.
So
Yeah.
even the credits said that's acknowledge that was not a good episode. Everything else is just like random parts. Like he said, this was not
Mm.
needed, but it's still decent enough. That's what I consider the worst episodes are when like it's okay, it's not terrible.
Mm.
Yeah. And let's
Okay.
see, like let's see, live action. I said like Netflix. I said compared to this one, this is still the better effort. I feel like they're learning their lessons to at least maintain a better quality. I said like back in the day, live action was probably not considered like a chance of being decent. Like the Street Fighter movie was hilariously bad, but still worth watching for M Bison, Jim Paul. Mortal Kombat 1 was considered a good one back then, but today's standards will be considered bad. And Mortal Kombat Annihilation, terrible. Let's see what else. Oh, the
Yeah.
one with Chun Li, that was terrible. That was even more
Mhm.
newer. But Assassin's Fist was a lot better though. Street
Yes.
Fighter Assassin's Fist, the one with Akuma. Let's see what else.
Mm.
Oh, I haven't watched the new Mortal Kombat movie. Apparently, people got mixed reviews.
You haven't seen it?
What
No,
the
Oh,
new,
okay. You haven't seen it?
you haven't seen it?
I haven't. Because everyone was
Watch
talking
it.
about how bad it was. I was like, okay, not bother them. So some
Well,
mixed
if you're
one.
going to watch the sequel, then watch that one. You might as well see if you can find it streaming
'Cause I think
somewhere.
they made too focus apparently about the Aussie guy or something. They focused too much on the Aussie guy. Was that true?
Well, I mean, and we are debating on that, but he personally, I think that he was one of the better characters in that movie.
Uh,
So
I
that
said
wasn't
I
the worst
played
thing.
the original games and I know you timeline, so they made you timeline
Yeah.
again. So that was just a bit,
Yes.
it's kind of over the top.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mind screw over that. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But remember, like
Well,
I said, we live in a live action era. Like, because Marvel had. Well, remember in Spider Man 1, Sam Raimi was considered the best in Superman. And then
Yeah.
X Men 1, though. X Men 1 was considered good for its time, but aged a bit now. But yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hugh Jackman is still going to be in Deadpool 3 now, so.
Mm.
Which
But
means
yeah,
that's
for
good.
TV shows, I said, I think they just need to balance it out, obviously. And the new Mario movie. Because remember when people
Yes.
didn't have to do that?
So I think they are slowly getting better. I mean, I think the One Piece live action, especially for Netflix adaptation, gave people hope after um, after Cowboy Bebop. So my guess is that Avatar is probably somewhere in between. A lot of people don't like it. The hardcore fans are more focused on like the changes. Personally, I'm enjoying the ride, but that's probably because I wasn't like a hardcore fan back in the day. So that might be one of the reasons.
Well, believe
Look,
it or
being a
not,
hardcore fan
Yeah.
is usually hardcore fans is a gatekeeping really because
Mm.
hardcore means should actually mean like you'll like it unconditionally, which could be a good or bad thing. You just do the whole thing. That's what hardcore is.
Yeah.
Because you just do everything into the extreme, but it means you like everything to the extreme.
Mm.
You want to define what hardcore is.
Yeah.
I'll say the problem is more like people want something different, but then they get angry of different. Like most people, this is why I say like you should listen to the fans. Is actually a bad thing because if you just listen to the
Yes.
fans, you won't be able to have original creation. You're just pandering, and considering how fans complain about pandering when it's the other way around, you don't want people to pander to you.
Mm.
That's why I said like you have to balance it obviously between your original
Yeah.
vision of what you want versus what people want. There's always
Yeah.
a balance between those kind of things. But
Yeah.
for me, I just hope like because I said the movie industry is like I'm more scared about people not watching things in the cinemas and stuff. So I do kind of want like actors and stuff being more thing because in the age of AI, we need to make sure that AI doesn't take over the entertainment industry too much.
yeah, but yeah, that's gonna be a problem.
Mm.
Yep. And I said it's more concerned because I've heard like there are a lot of layoffs lately in the entertainment industry. Is that true? Or
I mean, in some studios, I think yes.
yeah, and also I just want like some like be able to have magic again. And I think one thing we should all realize we were more easily impressed as a kid, like for shows that we watched. So therefore, we'll have them with nostalgia goggles. So there were always issues with stuff that we liked. We had to acknowledge that it wasn't perfect and stuff. And after was revolutionary for its time, but I said some of the changes are probably maybe be easier. It's not like
Mm.
Star Wars where some of the changes doesn't even make any sense. Okay, the revisions of Star Wars, the original trilogy.
Yeah.
I get a shot first, but even then, I never cared too much about that. It didn't like I agreed with the original one being better, but it's like 1%, not to complain, and about that. Well, I said, at the very least, we don't know what we're gonna get. I'd rather have that instead of not knowing everything. It'd be too predictable. It was just 1-to-1.
Mm.
Because even the Mario movie, it was not really 1-to-1. Again, it would be impossible. No one would enjoy it if it was 1-to-1. Because it's just left to right, jumping and just killing Goombas.
Yeah.
Like a movie.
Yeah.
And let's just check anything else here. One thing I do like, regardless of the movie quality, I always like the posters. Like, it's the posters in the
The
background.
posters have been looking very cool. Yeah.
Yeah, they look good.
And
You
it,
can tell what people
I do like
good.
whoever did them. Yeah, the posters have been looking good.
Yeah, even
and
tell what
whoever
people
is doing the
as
music.
The show was, the posters look good.
That's true.
Yeah, like I said, yeah. And posters are really interesting, like how to advertise a TV show. Like, I'm not sure how it's done. Like I said, I think some of the coloring is definitely like the artist drew it. And obviously have the real people as photograph, I'm guessing. So I said, I'm always curious how CGI actually works, really, because it said, maybe I should just put that in the forefront, in the background, but, wait, this shit kind of, no. Okay, we can't do that. Wait. Okay, I can't make it small, sorry.
Right.
But basically, wait. Oh, I can change my background so I can describe that better. That might work.
Okay.
You can
change
share
it.
screen, I guess.
I'm making magical for you to turn to your background.
No, it's just simple of just doing this. There. So
Yeah.
my thing here.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
the background here. So I said, I just really like the postering, like, in live action. It's something, I know, like, when you see something like action compared to cartoon, like, it feels a bit more real, seeing those kind of things where it kind of looks like a real person, I guess. Because people always argue, why make live action when you already have perfect animation? I don't know, for me, it's like, there's something different about live action that makes you want to watch it in live action. Even the cartoon is perfect anyway, you probably always want to see it in live action. Is that true?
Well, I mean, not always, but I think often it's just out of curiosity just to see what will happen. And, even if you don't like it, you can't stop it. I guess the best thing you could do is just don't watch it.
Yeah.
If you know you're not going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Well, it's sometimes hard to tell. Like, do you feel like you're influenced by the internet? You watch it, don't watch it. Like, it's kind of
not recently. Not recently. I try not. I'm very mindful about that and saying I know what people think. Do your best not, at the very least, to watch it yourself. And form your own
there was a
judgment.
free Silent Hill game on PS5 that came out called A Short Message. Everyone hated it, but I decided to play because it was free. Like, I don't know what people are complaining about.
So I guess it's always better. It's like, this isn't as bad as I thought as what I was led to believe.
Yeah, the posters look better than this one.
Yeah. So I guess you'd rather be, underhyped more than overhyped. I guess because there's always a bonus. But the places have been looking pretty nice.
Unlike this posters.
Low.
Oh, how did you change your background?
How do you do it? I always wonder if you.
It's on the option. It's on this option. It's like setting. There's a setting.
I have a stream avatar. Where's the background though? Is that it?
Show you this on on the video side. In the video side, you click on. You choose a photo and press enable virtual background.
Is that though? Oh, enable virtual background. Oh my goodness. I can actually do that now. Okay. Let me play around with this. Upload new background. Which one?
Even the personal live action, like, it's okay-ish, like, not the best, but
yeah, but it does. I mean, the composition is not the worst. I've definitely seen worse.
Yeah.
I definitely seen.
This is actually interesting in itself, though, because I said it's just to advertise the thing, so Like, do you think a person makes a break? People decide to watch it.
Mm.
That's always an argument I have with a friend. Like I think a person can only make so much of a difference if you don't have anything to watch with. Like a good movie
That's
but a
true.
bad poster, I think the good movie will beat that. Then
Yeah.
a bad movie but a good poster.
Yes. Let's see. I'm trying to upload another one now.
What? What are you? What's this poster? That does not look like an avatar.
Mm,
Ah, here it
you
is.
changed it. That is Avatar. So there's two Angs.
Yep.
Like I said, I prefer the live action one.
Yeah.
There we go.
This is the best one.
Yeah.
Well, for now, who knows how many times they're going to redo it? Like, I heard they're going to redo Harry Potter, so who knows?
That's true. There's a TV series in Harry Potter. Apparently that's
Well, to be
coming out.
fair, they did cut out way too many stuff from the thing, and then they
Mm.
decided to make it in two parts for the final film, which are like, yes, you should have done that for like at least two from book 4, break into
Yeah.
2 parts.
Mm.
There was just so much plot to get through, and then the Hobbit, and they made 3 films. Like they should have made at most 2 films for the Hobbit.
Yeah. But I guess
Yeah.
it wants to make a trilogy just like Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, they
Alright
could have
then.
done more with that. If they're gonna do that, like see Saruman get corrupted. Like I want to see how he turned evil. You don't get to see that.
Mm.
You
Mm.
see, like I'm gonna go after Sauron. And, like
Yeah.
you never see him again until the Vessel of the Rings. Yeah.
Yes.
Right. All
Okay.
right. You know that Jimmy poster over here. This is the most everyone cliche. Floating head poster. This is the one a lot of people got sick of it. Floating head.
What floating head? I can't see a floating head.
Everything with all this all too many floating faces around it. If you saw any movie posters, there's always too much floating head. If you saw like modern blockbuster or poster, you see there's too much floating.
It's a very common composition.
Yes,
I
I
will
feel like it was
agree.
like that even back in the old days. You're talking about posters. Like let's check the original Star Wars episode. You Hope. Let's check a You Hope poster. Let's see. Yep. No, it was originally.
I'm gonna turn off this poster because I hate
How
that
Terminator
movie.
2 was like.
Let me check.
Okay, well, the original one was just Arnold Schwarzenegger, but the other posters, well, yep, there's one floating poster there, where you just see the Scarlet.
Yes. When you have an ensemble cast, it's a very common.
Yeah, not to mention, yeah. I mean, even, what about Maria Echo 8? Didn't you Echo 8 also have like a
Something very similar, yes.
Yeah, because I said, for one, you want to make sure, like, the main characters, like, if they were on the person, one of the characters, what about me? It is a man.
Yeah.
I had enough, and I want my share. What about me? Yeah.
So that is one of the reasons. So yeah, I mean, we can have another discussion about about poster designs. Adrian is all about that
Yeah,
because
he knows
he is a designer of the posters.
Huh.
So,
I just realized
yeah.
I haven't seen Adrian on Facebook lately. I'm just wondering if it's because of the algorithms or he hasn't been posting.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, right, yeah, 9 notifications. Okay. It's strange. Usually I see him on my feed, but lately Facebook just seems to be showing me random ads instead of like what my friends post.
Yeah. All right. Should we stop this one?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, we've been talking for an hour, so final thoughts.
Can I say something about this one? Well, these
Yes.
days the live action after all this M Night Shyamalan movie was absolutely one of the worst. The martial arts sucks. The pronunciation was bad, and it's all squeezed and so quick in this one. Today now the Netflix live action well bit too rushed, but it's now getting better now, and I'm happy to improve it, and I'm looking forward to see season 2.
Okay, what about you, Jimmy?
I just right, like I said, getting you to enjoy the ride, the good and the bad, because at least it's a ride you can, experience. And try to see and now more appreciate the making of stuff, like how highs make the stuff, and appreciate what they get right. Feel bad for what they get wrong, but don't hate the cast or anything because every actor are trying their best, even if it really succeed. And you can tell that the very least, regardless whether you agree or not, they did try their best. Only when it's clearly a sellout you should really hate the people who make it.
Yeah, I mean, you might. I mean, been a little bit of controversy with the casting. Take it with the casting director more than the actors. They're doing the best they can, and I guess I feel this now because I know more people that are trying to get into acting, and it's not easy at all. So at the most of times they deserve a break. So honestly, it's not them. But with that said, I've been enjoying the Netflix series actually. I mean, I can acknowledge I made a lot of changes. For the most part, I don't have a problem with it. We'll see if my feelings change once I watch all the episodes.
You can forget about the Disney live action remake. Say hello to Netflix. Well,
Yeah.
almost.
Yes. For now. Yes.
I didn't watch one, and that's the one I care about. I don't know how bad the live action was. The only one that made me angry was the Lion King remake, to be honest.
Oh, low.
Because I said it just looks so jarring to watch. Okay, just even trailer wise.
Yeah.
I didn't watch anything else, but it looked like inoffensive compared to the Disney sequels. They were actually better.
Yeah. I'm not gonna show this even.
You seen the one? You seen the? Well, I won't mention it, but the extreme right wing version of Snow White. Like, okay, I'm back to watching. I'd rather watch the Disney one because the trailer for that was a bit jarring, the music and stuff. The Daily White, in response to the Snow White remake, they made their own. They're making their own one.
I've seen the trailer for that.
Yeah, what you think?
I mean, we'll see. I'll just see. I mean, I'm curious to see how it's gonna go, just because I mean, there's been a lot of controversy.
I just hate the music in the background. It was like the South Park episode.
Yeah.
It's a Christmas song. It's a Christmas song.
Yeah.
South Park was doing it as a satire though, so yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry,
maybe the singing was not the best choice, but I'm still curious. Personally, I'm still curious.
Also, yeah, but just enjoy what is this. Like, we are spoiled for choice of good things in life, okay? Don't complain about the bad things. Try, focus on the stuff that you can enjoy. There's so many things you can watch, even if they're old, okay? You always still have the original cartoon if you really hate the live action. It should not ruin the original for you. It's not like this last season of Game of Thrones, okay? It doesn't traumatize you if you have a live action version of something that doesn't work so well. So don't judge people who love the show, but if you hate yourself, because I always hate that. People can have different opinions.
Thank you.
Terrible ones. Yes.
Everybody has a right to an opinion. And it's over TV shows, so you know what? At the end of the day, the world will keep on spinning. So it's definitely not worth losing anything over. It really isn't. Okay. Yep. I think that's a good place to leave it off. So yeah, we'll see you next time.
Yeah.
Right. See you then.